dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a piece of my animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guarantee you be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us.
Alright, let's go. We got it.
Gas, I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I copy. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought it could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making a game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regretted and letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take all poof, magic. And watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Empty. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. About 3 yards there to the 27.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. This pass complete, wins to Ertz. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. To throw is Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And he's out right at the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
You ready to quit? Ain't gonna have no choice.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on
no choice. No choice. Told you. Told you.
He goes down.
Told you.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I heard you here, so.
What's up, big guy? How you doing?
Hey, I won $1,000 last night.
Where? How you doing?
Fantasy football.
Oh, on the fantasy football?
Yeah.
Who you took? The Cowboys?
No, we drafted a team. Beginning of the season. Last night was our Super Bowl. I was in the Super Bowl. I had Watson, the quarterback, Gurley, Burnett, Edelman, Moore, Hooper for Kansas City, tight end, and New England, and I have Russ Lance.
Oh, yeah. So you got it, though. You won the big pot.
I'm up by 50. much I have, much to like. So if he has quarterback from
Colts. Oh yeah. What's his name? The black guy. I know he's on the way.
If he don't score more than 50+ points, I will.
He got it. He ain't gonna score. They gonna take the L. The Colts gonna lose tonight.
Vegas movers.
Yeah. They're gonna lose. All right, I'll talk to you.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
How much he won $1,000.
Wentz now on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
This man threw me off.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
One
thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because
I couldn't get to the outside.
In the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on fourth down. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
I'll take the money. I'll take the money.
By Elliott is good. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
I lost my focus for a minute. He was telling me about how he wanted money on that fantasy football. Threw me off real quick. We'll be back. Let's get it.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I did that. I did that again. Oh, shit.
For a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 37 yards.
I did that twice.
They are now on the board here in the first half. So a design run all the way.
I usually don't get them out. That was good.
Anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field.
That was nice.
Make his move and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a
I'm trying to make a hit. I know a hit stick to your fumble. One hit stick.
On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
That's the risk of it.
Now to kick it away following
A
the
hit stick
touchdown.
and all that shit.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Come
no one just goes out on the
on.
field and says, all right, let's just set up for threats in certain situations, try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
We supposed to be
And I
coming
believe
out
that's
of that.
exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Wentz will try again on second down.
Got him.
Got his man complete over the
My
middle.
young boy Ward. My young
He's
boy
going to be taken
Ward.
down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard
My
line.
young boy Ward.
Boston Scott, his first carry.
Boston Scott. Oh,
And
come
he
on,
stopped
little fast
immediately
motherfucker.
The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit
That's
was
Jordan
there,
Howard.
and just
Jordan
ran him
Howard,
down.
baby. Jordan Howard, baby. Jordan Howard, baby. Jordan, baby. Bang, bang, everywhere, gang, baby. The bang, bang, everywhere, gang. Jordan Howard will be back against the Cowboys. He will be back against the Cowboys.
Concentration
The
level
1-2
may
punch,
not
him
be
and Miles
there. I agree
Sanders.
with you on that one because
Howard and
those types of
Sanders,
plays,
baby.
when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh.
We're going to beat the Cowboys. Watch.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Stripping.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Where you going? Fumble. Oh, come on. Come on, baby.
I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Let's go. Let's
and
go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Turn the dogs loose.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Oh, this nigga got through that shit. Look at this bullshit here.
There goes Mark Ingram. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Damn, I had that nigga
Mark
stop in the
Ingram,
backfield. Good shit.
60
Good shit.
yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
That was good shit.
Tucker now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on the field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They run with Howard, and he'll get this one up to the 26. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Go. 180. Don't get nervous.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh, come on.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Thomas.
Come on.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. It might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
Before getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Not that time. Not that time. Not that time.
Funguitis. He kept it himself at second down.
Fumble. Oh, my God. That's me. I'm fucking up.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read.
Not that time.
Jackson now escaping the pressure.
I get my fumble here. I get my fumble here. Fumble. Come on. Scoop and score, motherfucker.
So they will lose yardage, but
Scoop and score, bitch.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing on second and long.
Jackson. Oh, my God. Where the fuck is the coach?
Inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I got too busy looking behind, looking up front, not looking behind. Good play. I get the ball back. Cover 4 should have been cover 6.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Eluding the pressure right.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this in intermission?
Typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Good job, push Smoot over.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Howard. And an alley to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Into the red zone. Wentz. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott on for the extra point.
I'm here for the war, baby. You know what I mean? I'm here for the war.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
This is going to be a battle. This is going to be battles in between all this. But I'm here for the long haul, the war, dog. We need your quarterback to fumble. Here we go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you to a quick start.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And now he'll tuck it and run.
Fumble, come here, fumble,
this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10.
I ain't going nowhere with that shit. Come on, dog.
Sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Jackson.
There it is. There it is. I told y'all. I told y'all. What did I just tell y'all?
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Got him. Got him. I told y'all, motherfuckers. Keep running with that quarterback. Keep running with him.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
I love when they run with Lamar Jackson. He's one of fun.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
He's going to fumble eventually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
You gotta learn how to pass.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
And
the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of
nowhere. Let's go. I'm setting this shit down now.
And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He can't do shit.
The hands of the tight end.
He can't do nothing. We shut that shit down now, y'all.
It's third down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Good play.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. 12
good
yards
play.
to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
That's a pick. Good. Come on, let's go. We on that bullshit.
They try to sneak in a deep ball.
Come on, man.
Running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Jackson now. Going to throw again. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Now Jackson.
Get that shit out of here. Come on, man. We set that shit down.
Hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Jackson will throw again.
Oh, knock that nigga head off.
Physical play on the
knock his
football
motherfucking block off his head.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson.
Oh, this nigga, come on, he's a whoop.
Over the middle, complete.
He's a whoopie ass.
27 yards there, a first down. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt.
Getting nasty with this motherfucker.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. This time Jackson will throw it. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson taking it in as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Come on, let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Ajayi. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. He will push his way down to about the 14. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A fumble. What we talking about? Who fumble again?
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
They gonna fumble.
And that will double their lead scores it to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Fumble. I told y'all. Come on, let's go.
So possession
Let's go, fumble, motherfucker.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He don't want to throw it.
Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Fumble.
Now he'll pull it down.
My best tackler against your best quarterback.
Having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play.
My best tackler against your quarterback.
There, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Jackson now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Back to throw. He's going to let it
That's an interception. That's nothing out, big dog. You get nothing for that.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride.
Got him!
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Fuck out of here.
Absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Got him! User!
They had to go for it with such
little time remaining. Good game,
player.
They're
going to take over in great field position.
Good game, Millie Rock. Ran into Beach Rock, North Philly's finest, live on YouTube, player. Yeah. It was a good game.
On 1st down,
my running game was just too much for you.
I think this defense knew what was coming.
Running game was too much.
Behind the line. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
All right, let's check the stats real quick, y'all. I don't see that. My short game, got used with the Eagles got, we see quarterback grade. 128.3, 10 passes. Jordan Howard, 11 carries, 137. Sanders, 4 for 33. Ajayi, 1 for 12. Scott, 1 for 0. Wentz, 1 run. He's going to start running a little bit more in the playoffs. Receiver, Goddard, Ertz, Scott, Ward, Aguilar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, y'all. I'll be back in a minute, man.